Hey guys, my name is SENIAC and welcome back to Bloxburg, where we're creating our very own little mini town. And look, zoom out. There's not many places we've got left to build right now. We've got the mansions up here, and we've got this little place over here, which I left it to you guys to decide what we build today. But I kind of thought of something really cool that we could go and add in. That one kind of gives an extra episode, because I know you guys are pretty sad, and so am I, for this series to, unfortunately come to an end. But I thought to myself, I've seen a lot of comments saying people like, go, SENIAC, you need to add a little cafe or a cafe in the town. And I agree. I completely agree. We need to. And then rather than building it here, and the only space we got left, I thought to myself, why don't we add a little cafe in the middle of the park? Because you see that quite often, don't you? You go to a park, there's a nice little cafe there with a few little table and chairs outside. You can have a nice little cup of tea or coffee, or, something to eat, a nice little sandwich as you stroll around the park. And I thought, do you know what? We need one of those in here. Now, it's not going to be a huge cafe. It's going to be like a really small building, kind of like a kiosk kind of thing. Small building with like a few table and chairs outside. And I thought to myself, then if we're going to be adding that in, I need to adjust and kind of move around the park and delete some stuff. My first thought was to do it down here and get rid of some of the lake, but then it's going to block the town hall. I don't really want to do that. So the best option for me is to put it in the center here and just move some of this and push it further back up a little bit. But it's currently 3 AM in the morning. We're about to wake up all the residents of the Falls town as we start demolishing stuff. It's kind of early. It's kind of dark as well. So we need we're going to enter build mode, and we're going to need the sun to rise pretty quick. So I want to place it kind of here. And my thought is to get rid of this dirt path here and replace it with a concrete one. So we can do a little seating area with tables and chairs. And then how we got this kind of little walkway here, just move it back by one. And then shorten it a little bit so it gives a little bit more space over here. So that's what we're going to do first. And it is pretty dark and we can barely see right now. But we're going to do that. So we'll get rid of some of the plants then. We'll replace them down eventually. But what I'll do then is I'll get rid of this path here. And the trees and stuff there. And we'll use this path. We'll place this one down first. And use it as the focal point to how we're doing this. So it's almost 4 AM. I think about 6 AM in 2 hours in the game. That's when the sun starts to rise and be able to see what we're doing a little bit easier. But we'll zoom in a bit now. You're about to see a little bit better now. So build. We need flooring. And we're going to first start it to do automatic and put on a small grid. We'll first start it here. So it goes up there. It goes up by 2. And then it would come across there. We're going to shorten it down to here. Is that the best option? And then bring that to there. Right. That is how we're going to do it. Or do I shorten it down by 1 and have it come in? I think I do. Right, let's get rid of all this. So rather than there, we'll bring it down to here. So we shortened it down by 1 and moved it up by 1 as well. So that's going to be the new dirt path there. Going to create. So I want to keep that pattern because I do like it. It's a nice little place where you can walk about and stuff like that. The sun is slowly starting to rise now then. So we'll delete this one there. And then we'll get rid of some of this stuff there so we can wrap around the path and stuff like that. So back into build. Flooring. Again, automatic placement. Right, we're going up to here. Comes down to there. Beautiful. Right, we got that in. We're now going to decorate it to the same as that. And that to the same as that. And then we're going to have to delete this one, unfortunately, to give us a little bit more room. What I'll do is I'll delete all the stuff around it. Just so we can see where we're going to be placed. Do I have to get rid of all? I feel like I'm going to have to get rid of some of this as well. Right, we'll get rid of it and we will place it back down. But it gives me a lot of space there to kind of work with and build with. So the last thing I'm going to do now then is for the flooring. Floors here. Again, automatic placement. I just want to place down the path here. The dirt path. Build that down. Color scheme that to the dirt path. Right, sweet. So we moved that up by 1, which is good. Doesn't look any different, does it? It looks like we never moved in the first place. That's like how much that doesn't really affect it. But it gives us a ton of space over here now to work with and build a small structure and then a large kind of seating area to work with them. And it's perfect timing too, because the sun is slowly about to start rising as well. So we know to build then, we first start with the walls then. So I'm not too sure how I'm gonna like even approach this little building. I think I'm gonna start it like here, maybe. Do I come down like there, go across, up? How does that look? It looks shocking, doesn't it? Yeah. It looks shocking. There's gonna be a lot of messing about now, trying to find the perfect shaped building. How does that look? That looks too huge. That looks so big. Right, get rid of that. I don't want it that big. It's gonna stay smallish. It's gonna stay smallish. So what about if I keep it? Do I keep it like I don't think I should go 3 wide. I should keep it 2 wide. Again, it's only a small. It's a small building. It is legit a small building. Let's try it again then. So we'll focus on the counter where like we're gonna have a window with no glass where you hand over your drinks and your food to the customers and stuff like that. And I think we should have that like that or like that. I think we should have that like there, meaning that there. That would be the building. Now it's not too bad. I can put some trees and plants and stuff around there. Want that to be the window there. We'll have a door going in. Then all this here, I'm gonna have to delete some of these trees and stuff here now, because we'll have to move them all back. Basically, will be the paving area. Okay, so build then. We want to go to windows quickly. And where is the big window with no? That's too big. Kind of want that frame, don't I? As the let's put it on a large grid. As that's where no glass in there. Obviously, that's where you hand. That's the counter where you hand over the food and stuff like that. And then we're gonna want a door to get in the place. So back into build doors. So it's kind of like the employee door. Now, do I put it on the back or on the side? Oh, I can't place it here because that's classed now as 2 walls, isn't it? Right, walls. There we go. It's now 1 wall. Doors. Again, stick with the plain, nice simple plain door. Can I go like a small grid? Try and get it as up in that corner as possible. That's not too shabby. I like that as a little starter calf there. It's beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so we're going back to flooring then. I'm going to go into auto placement once more. So at this point here is where the concrete is going to be starting. To here. And obviously it's going to come down there. Now, it all comes down to now, how far do I want it to go for the tables and chairs? Is that good enough, or should I expand it over there as well? I feel like I should expand it over there. Let me cancel it once more. Flooring. It's actually hard to do the flooring because, like, when you get like an idea you want and you've got like you're doing auto placement, it's kind of hard to then readjust it. So I'm kind of trying to follow the theme again. Keep it there like that. So it's quite all over the place, but it should be enough where it's a solid concrete for the tables and chairs, but it doesn't cover up too much of the park area. There we go. That looks. I like that. I really do like that. And then when we add in all the trees, a few tables and chairs lying around, it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be beautiful. I like this. Right, we'll also, while we got the floor up as well, generate the flooring in there too. This is pretty sweet. I like this. I like this. Right. So what we're missing now then, we need to put a roof on as well. And so let's do that now, a roof. I just want a normal basic roof. I won't do a flat roof. I'll do like kind of what we got like over here, that kind of style of roof. Because that would be kind of a, you know, it kind of creates like that mini feel of a hut. Yeah, it creates a hut feeling, doesn't it? Oh, I like this. A little cafe in the Central Park. Boys, we got this. Right, okay. Should we decorate it now? I feel like we should decorate it. When I say decorate it, I mean paint it. So when it comes to the building of it, I'm thinking like we keep it like a brick. How does that look? If I keep it brick, either brick or wood paneling. The brick looks really nice. I think I'm going to keep it to the brick. There we go. Not too sure what colour roof we're going to have. What will look good for that? What will look good for it? You know what? It's actually the same colour scheme as this one over there, which is kind of that's kind of hilarious. I'm thinking we go for a dark one, but not that kind of texture. Maybe like a panelled roof. Like that. Yeah, that, but not as dark. I like. What does white look like? No, white's a bit too crazy. Ooh, yeah. I think I like that. I think I'm going to change up the pattern though, because it looks too much like the one behind. Should we try the wood paneling? Nah, not feeling that at all. What about that one? Nah. That could be okay. Or that paneling. There's just too many options. We're going to go with this one. There we go. So by changing it to wood paneling, it now looks like it is an actual wooden hut. Which actually fits in quite nicely with the theme of like being in a park. Rather than a solid concrete structured building, it's a wooden hut. And I think I'm going to change this up now. Make it a little bit lighter. I'm thinking a little bit light. Ooh, nah, should we just keep it brown? The decisions are quite tough right now. That dark. Yeah, we'll keep it nice and dark. Right, sweet, mate, sweet. Right, let's hide the blackened objects then. Because inside, like we do with most kind of normal plain buildings, keep it all white on the inside. It's a place where they serve food and drink. So I want to keep it nice and clean and basic. Hygiene standards up high by having it all white. And the door and the window, we'll keep those white as well. It makes it stand out, but it's beautiful. It is legit beautiful. Now for the path here, we'll keep all that the same. And it's perfectly fine. I like this. I like this a lot. Right, it's time to go into decorate then. So before we do all the actual plants and place them all back down, we'll leave that to last so I know where I'm placing down all the tables and chairs and stuff like that. So we'll first start then with the inside of the building. Now inside here, we're going to have like kitchen stuff. So I'm going to start with the counters. And we'll go for the elegant counters. So we've got like, you know, work surfaces and stuff like that. And we'll start then by doing... let's see. Okay, so we'll have that in the corner there. And then we'll merge that there. And I want spacing for the cooker. So is it in electronics or is it in what does it fall in? Not plumbing. It's not electronics, is it? No. Why do I feel like it's electronics? It's kitchen. That's where it falls under. Right, we're gonna get for the pro chef stove, of course. And we're gonna need a refrigerator too. We'll place the refrigerator kind of there. Oh, nice. It fits it all in. It's beautiful. We're gonna need a sink as well. So we need to get to plumbing for that to get the sink in. There you go, boy. And then back into the kitchen section now. We're going to place in a little microwave, which will rotate a little bit. Looking good. And then we'll squeeze a little kettle there too. So you make all the nice drinks. And I think that's pretty good. That's like, it's a basic kitchen. That's kind of all we need there for this. I don't feel like we should put like counters underneath. Because that would stick out too much, wouldn't they? I mean, it's not too bad. Let me see what it will be like. Trying to squeeze them in. Let's give a little bit of space in there for the fridge. And then like on here we can have a few little different things. Oh, what's in the kitchen area again? Oh, a coffee machine? How can we forget the coffee machine? Put a large grid on that. I can just quickly rotate it a little bit easier. Little coffee machine there. And should we go for the toaster? Why not? We'll throw a toaster there too. Make some nice little toasty sandwiches. And yeah, so this is pretty much all I need there. Just add a little bit of zhuzh in there. We're going to all of the decorations. And I'm sure... Where's the fruit bowl? The fruit bowl is somewhere. There. I place a fruit bowl here as well. So it looks like, you know, there's other stuff you can get. So there's a little cafe area there, which actually looks kind of really cool, doesn't it? I like it. So the last thing to add in now in terms of furniture then would be the tables and chairs and stuff like that. So let's jump into the tables then. We kind of want that outdoory feeling. So like the outdoor table, this one is perfect. Let's see. So we'll add the first one kind of here. Second one here. I'm going to rotate this one to kind of go like that. There. And I think that will be perfect. That's going to be perfect for it. So we need then decorate some chairs. Again, the outdoorsy feel, which is this outdoor chair here. Guys, this looks like legit, doesn't it? These are the same chairs we use for the benches. Oh, man. That looks kind of cool, doesn't it? Like, if I was to select... Oh, I can move it all at once. Oh, perfect. Right, I'm going to rotate it like that. Just so it kind of all fits in with the concrete. And I'll rotate that one just there, like that. A little bit, just over a little bit. So it doesn't all look uniform. And then it's all spaced in there, walk around. Guys, that looks kind of cool, doesn't it? Like, come on. Let me know in the comments right now what you're thinking about this little cafe in the park area. If I put the blocking objects back on, where you got the roof down now, that looks kind of legit, doesn't it? Right, we should add in then some lights for, like, if you come down to the park at night, you just want to get a nice little coffee and stuff like that. Because it's gonna be times where the cafe stays open quite late. Oh, you know what we need? A neon open sign. That's what we need, right? Right, so should we go I think medieval torches will be too much. We'll do some, like, garden lights things. Where they gone? Like, just dotted around. Oh, no way. Someone just gave me $1,000 donation in the game. Appreciate y'all. Livy. Appreciate ya. Right, got some lights going down there. I'm going to place some on the actual building itself. Oh, first things first, we're going to have to place this down in here. Boom. So we got some light inside the actual building itself. And I just want something nice and simple. I'm not sure whether we do the clear light like that, or whether we do like something a little bit fancier. Where's that one? That one here, the natural outdoor light. I feel like one there and one there could be like 10 times better. Yes. If I bring that one down a bit. There we go. Look how good that looks. That's kind of cool, isn't it? Right, it's going to start getting dark very shortly. So let's start doing some garden stuff then, when we still have that little bit of light left over. So for gardening then, we're going to drop down some trees. So I'll place this one here, and then we'll do one there. And I want to try and squeeze another one in somewhere. So I'm just not sure how it would look if I squeeze one tree there. And then we need another one just... Throw that one. Let's rotate it a bit. There we go. Sweet. That's all the trees I need there then. And then we drop down a little bunch of bushes and stuff like that. So, gotta make it all look good. And pretty on fire. Trying to get him in like nice little simple locations. Give a little space there for something else. Nice! And then we'll move on to the natural plants. Throw some of them down. We need to actually get some of these over here too. Kaboom, boy. And then we got the leaf pile, which I want to throw one there. Squeeze one in there, one there as well. I like putting them underneath the trees as if it's all fell down. Like it fell down in autumn and they forgot to like brush them away. Like that. And then I want a few little rocks in. Like we'll have a rock here and here. There. Yes. Looks so good. This looks really cool, doesn't it? I'm gonna have to move up some of this stuff as well. Like, I just realized the benches are now here because they were like in line with the little paving area. And then since I've moved the paving area, well, it wasn't dramatically in line with the paving area. It was just on line with the straightness there, and then move the rock down there. This looks kind of cool. Oh my goodness me. I gotta admit, this has been actually building this little cafe on here was not planned. Believe it or not, many of the things that I do build in the town are kind of planned to a certain extent. Like if you guys suggest something, then I kind of like think about where it's gonna go, how it's gonna look. Like I don't know, weeks before I even decide to do an episode on it. But this was I only thought about this like yesterday, believe it or not, and it's turned out so good, so good. Right, any more like tree stuff I want to drop down? Do I try one of these pine trees? We got a pine tree there. What if I drop a pine tree there? Yeah, just to kind of add in change the little background a bit. There is a dirt pile too. I don't think I want to do a dirt pile. Do you know what? We could do a dirt. Do you know what? We do a few dirt piles just because here, this is where we've got dirt. You know, as if it was all dug up to get the paving down through it all. Right, it's not too bad. Okay, I like this. One last thing I want to do, then put the black and white just back on so we can see it all, is trash cans. Right, decorate all. Let me type in trash. Do we have like or a bin? What are they calling here? Cans. Garbage. What are they called then? Is there no such thing like a trash can on here? I'm not too sure. Let me quickly go through this now. I'm not sure what they're going to be called. So I feel like we could do like a nice little outdoor trash can if that's a thing. I don't know if it is. I know we can get like the big garbage things. That's a basic counter. Let me just quickly run through it all now. There's an actual park bench, which I was using those to create as park benches. So silly. Look, we got the dumpster there. I don't want to use the dumpster. If not, it's completely fine. But I can't see one. I don't know. Guys, let me know in the comment section. Is there trash cans on here? Like bins, rubbish bins? I feel like there should be, but there is not. Someone just sent me a $10,000 donation. Shout out to the rich guy living up to his name right there. Holy moly. But yeah, not too shabby, is it? Let's go check this out then. Right, everybody's chilling now. They're like, hey, SENIAC, you damn fool. Quickly just double check now. There is no bills to pay. No, not just yet. No bills to pay yet. Look, they're running free. They get to run in and check it all out. Looks so cool, doesn't it? We got a little cafe area there in the park. Do you know what? For quite a while, I thought when I originally did the Central Park area here, I thought it was such a cool idea. Then as time went on, I realized, oh my goodness, I have just wasted such a huge space there for a park where I could have done other stuff with it. But then, you know, see, I just kept it as it was. And now adding in the little cafe, kind of in here like that, kind of splits it all up a bit. And it's kind of cool. And what's cool as well is the path is not like, the path is all over. It's like squiggly path. It's like patchy in all different ways. So we kind of separate it all up. Someone's like, you know, checking it all out there. We could do with a light in here as well, which will look kind of nice. But I'll add that in. Wait, who is that guy? Seriously. Said I gave you 50K? I mean, I seen you give me 10K. Did you give me 50? I mean, I feel like I've got a lot of money recently. Maybe he did. Appreciate you, dude. Appreciate you if you're watching this right now. But it looks kind of cool, doesn't it? Let's get inside. Right, I'm in. Here's a little kitchen counter here. We can serve people at the counters. Yeah, boy has created his very own park cafe. Guys, if you enjoyed this episode, make sure the like button down below. I managed to squeeze out an extra one for you guys because I know you were kind of upset there was only 2 left to go. Squeeze an extra one for you. Now there's only 2 left to go. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this, make sure the like button down below. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe. And until next time, I'll see you all soon. So goodbye.